Hello everyone, and welcome to Batman, the Telltale series. Oh yeah, I forgot that you can play with your friends. How do you even do that? Invite your friends to watch your game live and vote on their own devices. The choices with the most votes win. Sign in and access crowd play from the episodes menu. Wow, pretty crazy. That would actually be exceptionally interesting to do. Too bad I don't have enough friends that actually watch this. Actually, I was thinking about messaging a few people and seeing if they wanted to join. But no, we're just gonna go ahead and get to it. Someday I could come back to these games and just like invite a few friends in specifically for them to make all the choices for me. I think that would be pretty interesting to do. Now we're just gonna play the classic edition. Oh, continue your story, of course. I think I saved Selena. Jeez, okay, I thought they were just going to pull from my original data. I didn't know they were gonna actually have me go back and like actually have to remember what I did. Let me go to my channel and try to find this. Pretty sure I don't have a playlist of this, do I? It was only like a few videos, so I wouldn't expect so. No? Okay. Well, like I said, that was 4 years ago. Actually, this is going through really fast. I'm already at like a little over a year ago. That should be like... How's that not 2 years yet? What the heck? What do you mean? Alright, now I'm at 2 years. It has to be getting really close to... Oh yeah, that's true. A lot of this stuff would have been in like late August, September and stuff, so it's probably getting really close to like 2 and 3 years, but just hasn't quite hit it yet until like the end of August. Into the fall. Dude, the fall is when I really produce a lot of content, actually. Fall and summer. Oh, I'm sorry, I just saw the title of like a really stupid video. Well, I don't know how stupid the video was, but it was a stupid title, so I'd imagine the video would be stupid too. So dumb, dude. Hey, man, I need to start playing Injustice again. That was so good. Fantastic times. It's a lot of 2K18. Alright, it's right around here, so part 1, 2. I only have 2 parts of this on my channel. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, I'm just gonna assume I saved Selena. Probably would have done that. I probably chased down Two-Face because I'm stupid. I would have intervened. Probably did. We're gonna say as friends. Probably friggin' did. I genuinely have no clue, but genuinely don't know which one I did. Like I said, this was years ago. I don't even know which one I would have done, honestly. You know, maybe I should just go back and just play this from scratch without inferring anything that I did, since I don't know exactly what I did. Cause like, what were my options again? Use default choices. Nah, I'd want to recreate it as accurately as possible, so we're gonna go with what I was the most likely to have done and what looks the most familiar to me. That one I'm just hoping it would have been his friends. I think I would have gone as Bruce. Oh yeah, definitely went as Bruce. Okay. Now this part I don't remember, but actually this video looks like it might be here. Hello, are you going to play or not? Why is it just a black screen? Hello? Oh, this is just YouTube being dumb, isn't it? Bruh. So dumb. Dude, I can clearly see. Okay, thank you. Okay, so that's the whole Wayne thing. Okay, so this is that hospital. Alright, yeah, I haven't a single clue. That did not clarify anything at all for me. I mean, investing in the GCPD probably would have been the best. Okay. The Enigma. So there are 5 episodes. I've already played The Wolf Among Us. The Pact. Fractured Mask. What ails you? Same Stitch. Alright, one of Gotham's oldest and deadliest criminals has returned. Batman must work with old allies old and new to stop this growing threat. There we go. Finally can speak English. Oh, okay, now I can see it. I was like, what do you mean? Well, I can't see that at all. That's barely visible. I'm gonna go with blue. That's my favorite color. I actually forgot about that it does that. Alright, well, here we go. I'm excited for this too, because also if this plays like the other Batman game, then by the time I beat the game, I'll also have all the trophies for it, meaning I'll have 15 platinum trophies, and I'm really looking forward to that. These are their stories. Boom, boom, boom,
One
boom, boom,
fateful
boom,
night,
boom.
my parents gave their lives for me. They became my heroes. Their legacy untouchable. Until I learned the truth. My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows. And everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman, but they would not be the last.
Spring has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted Police Commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long, dark winter comes the thaw. Now, if only the Knights could win a game, everyone would be happy.
We're gonna pause right quick because I want to go into settings. We'll stick with medium, I guess. Alright, we don't need crowd play. Okay. Dude, the difference is barely noticeable going from 10 to 5. Alright, well hopefully that sounds good and subtitles help.
Lucky 13! There it is.
Rumi Mori, import-export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer. The world sees Mori as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence.
Dude, I don't know why, but Batman games always make me nervous, because there's always some stuff going on. I feel like I might low-key be traumatized from childhood when I played Batman Arkham Asylum.
What do you think, Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
I don't. I never forget what drives me. Protecting the innocent from people like Mori. That stays the same no matter what mask I wear.
Don't I know?
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Mori's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing. Meaning
That if he's doing arms deals in Gotham...
They happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Mori is saying.
standing by for support. Look for something with a microphone. The Bat computer can intercept his communications.
Consumer model. Could be a good way to hear Mori's conversation.
We'll look at our other options.
Well, looks like roulette is his Achilles heel.
He has a reputation for being lucky, but then you don't need luck when you own the house.
He certainly enjoys the good life, doesn't he?
Made a fortune running guns during the Arab Spring, diversified into biotech shortly after. From what I understand, he's not one for pinching pennies.
Hotel security are guarding him particularly close.
A man like Mori counts more enemies than friends.
I wonder why that is. Al, I'm hacking into Mori's phone.
Encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here.
We're in. You should be able to pick up audio from Mori's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Worry. I won't tell anyone with a badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
Okay, if I wanted to blend in, why couldn't I just keep sitting where I was at?
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this? I figured you went to fancier casinos. Someplace where only high rollers go.
I'm looking for something different. New thrills.
Well, it's a good thing you're here. And it's a good thing I'm here.
You? What in the hell are you doing here?
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Mori. I am death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him from your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
Is something wrong? You seem distracted. Bruce.
You think your gibberish intimidates me?
How about we go back to my place?
Oh,
I'll call my driver. Meet me outside?
well, since you put it like that. I never do this, you know.
You know, me neither.
No one threatens me in my own casino. Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap, let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead? Now, let's get started.
I mean, technically you could answer yes, but if you aren't dead, then you'd just be lying, but you can still answer yes. Bro, why is there still so much screaming?
Al, let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves!
Commissioner Gordon on the line. Scrambling audio now.
Gordon.
Batman, what's the status?
Multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino. A madman in a mask.
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler? He hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
There's a squad on the way. I'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
Please, please. We can make the deal. Anything you want.
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes, Maury. This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me. There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please, don't do this.
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? A mind bender that scratches at the
Riddler.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly.
the kind of conundrum that drives you to distraction.
Some kind of torture device.
Doesn't seem like he's getting out until he guesses the riddle.
This Riddler certainly has an imagination.
Believe me, I know. Remember, choose your words carefully, Maury. You only have so many fingers. It'll be that much harder to count your blood money.
Riddler's taken hostages, casino patrons, innocent bystanders.
And they're clearly not his main target. Must be an insurance policy.
Dude, steering this thing is so weird. Is there more than that? Oh. Hello? Oh.
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
Audio playback fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
What the?
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer!
Batman, we can't get in. The front covered by gunmen, and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables.
How should I deploy when we're inside?
I'm relying on your eyes and ears. What's the best course of action?
Make a frontal assault. Try and draw their fire away from me.
You got it.
Yeah, tear gas might hurt the bystanders.
You're completely insane.
No, I don't believe that's it.
I'll clear a path. Wait for my signal.
Give them hell. We're counting on you.
Alright, here we go. Yeah. Yeah. Almost missed that one.
Batman, you're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage. Shoot the hostage!
Yeah, I did not have time to read what that said. I just kind of went for it. Ooh.
Hiya, Bats. The Batman clearly isn't using his head. Break it open. With pleasure.
Why do you have a fat wrench, dude?
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest.
You think you're gonna slit his throat with that, dude? Like,
Wow.
bullets don't pierce that. What are you gonna do?
Everyone's very impressed with you. I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city.
You don't know me, Riddler. You have no idea what you're up against.
You must think you're so special. You're not the first hero I've put down. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are, completely at my mercy.
Gordon, now!
I don't see... Oh, you have to be kidding. Clever, but not smart enough. Let me show you how it was done back in the day.
Jeez. How do you even physically punch someone that hard, dude?
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
You're welcome.
You broke the cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Mori made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war.
I believe in justice. Mori deserves a trial in a court of law. If he's guilty, his cell will be right next to yours.
Justice? Ridiculous. Either way, you won't be the one to put me there.
This game really tests your reflexes. Oh. Something might have broken this.
You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral.
Bro, battering
Better
him or
hurry,
something.
detective.
Just slap him.
Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
Okay, Spidey.
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Bro.
Waller?
She's chunky.
After all, we're here to help.
Are we gonna get introduced to the Suicide Squad in this? I mean, that would be pretty on brand at the moment. Also, this was meant to be more of an introductory stream, so it won't be very long. In the future, I do hopefully plan on doing streams that are like a few chapters or maybe even an episode per stream. This kind of depends on like what's going on that day and, you know, if I actually get people joining. Because getting people joining, that motivates me a lot more to
Circuitry inside,
keep streaming
but
too.
nothing obviously dangerous. The back computer will be able to analyze further.
Puzzle box.
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
The Riddler's right hand in custody. Not a bad result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
Arrogance like that will be his undoing. He keeps showing off, he's bound to make a mistake.
Maybe, but we can't underestimate him. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Uh-huh. Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
I haven't had the pleasure of an introduction, Miss...
A pleasure, huh? Most people don't usually call it that.
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler. They're kind of our specialty.
I've never heard of this agency.
I'll take that as a compliment. We like to keep a low profile.
That means she operates from the shadows.
As do you. Riddler used
I
to
was
be a
about to say
player in
something they
Gotham
have in
back when
common.
Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team.
Batman
I heard
works
how you
alone.
dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention the city's corrupt mayor, Dent.
Whatever you think you can bring to the table, I don't need it.
You knew me even a little, you wouldn't hesitate. Trust me, you want me on your side. The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut it.
I got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller...
Please, Commissioner. What was that charge of the Light Brigade cracked with the riot shields? Good cops got hurt because of it. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
I mean, you guys still don't have them yet.
You're the commanding officer, aren't you? Or are those stars purely for show?
You can't put this on Jim. I made the call about a frontal assault.
Then maybe you're not as impressive as I thought. I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future. I gotta get a security detail on Mori while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far. As a token of interdepartmental
Gosh, she's built like
cooperation.
Moto, dude.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Woo!
thought she was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
Special Agent Imana Vesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your eyes only, if you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
He was asking about a riddle.
What kind of riddle?
Something about a mind bender that drove men to madness.
Interesting. I've heard that before. Thanks. That's a help. I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium. I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though. Criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger. The chaos, the energy.
You can't go 2 city blocks in Gotham without tripping over criminal scum.
Most people just get up and run away.
I'm not most people.
I think I know you a little better now.
I'll be in touch. Agent.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. But you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find. Or this courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like. You get me? There's a lot of ways this could go.
I feel like that was the most Batman thing to do. He's not much for petty responses. And he plays by his own rules. Like Riddler says, he follows a code. Yo, that actually looks really sick. I really like Telltale's art style, and sometimes they just like extra impress me with stuff.
What
it's
an
really
eventful
cool.
Evening.
Okay, but yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. Like I said, this was more of just an introductory stream, not meant to be like hours long, like some of the future streams will be. So hopefully I'll be streaming this, like I said, at least a few chapters to an episode, and then I'll try to, from here on, be streaming at least a few times a week, because I know in the past I'll go like entire weeks without streaming, but I really do want to stream more consistently and do longer streams that are at least like a couple hours at a time. So hopefully next time I stream this, like, we'll get through pretty much the rest of this episode, if not at least the first few chapters of this episode, because I'm pretty sure every trophy is a chapter, and then you probably get a trophy for beating the episode too. So I'll be able to keep track of like where I'm at based off of my trophy acquisition. So until next time, guys, as usual, hope you've all been enjoying the series so far, and if you have, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, turn on notifications, do all that good stuff, and hopefully I'll see you guys pretty soon, either tomorrow or sometime within the next couple days here, and we'll get a longer stream in. But goodbye. And then comes the awkward moment where I have to end the broadcast.